when the Rebbe, who I met many times and loved him very, very much, and why he thought I was worthy of time with him, I'm not sure, but I'm very grateful that I did. It is possible, given that in every generation is someone who's ready to be the Mashiach, in every generation. So that's why Mashiach is called a branch. Why? Where's the branch? Because like a tree has so many branches, there's so many people who could be the Mashiach. In every generation, someone else has to rise up. That possibly, maybe if the generation had deserved it, then maybe he could have been the Mashiach for that generation. I answered you directly. But as it turned out, the generation didn't deserve it because of what it says in Isaiah 59, verse 19 and 20. That a Redeemer will come to Zion, to those who repent in Jacob, and the Jews were not worthy of him. It's possible. I don't know this. But what happened was, unfortunately, there were people that whatever the Rebbe did, that became what the Messiah was supposed to do. So when he became ill, I remember when he had the stroke, and then the second very catastrophic stroke, where the doctors, he was staying at that hospital in New York, the doctor said he was very, very ill, and whatever the report was, we're going back many years, and there was not possible for him to recover. That means that medically, it was impossible that he was ever recovered from that later stroke. So I remember in front of the hospital, that wasn't Mount Sinai, I forget which one it was called. Anyways, in front of the hospital, there were his followers. What hospital? Beth Israel, right? It was Beth Israel in Lower New York. He had the whole floor to himself. It was an amazing thing. So outside the hospital, they were saying, the Rebbe cannot die, it's impossible. And in fact, this will be the miracle. Those who are old enough to remember this know I'm not misrepresenting what occurred. They said, in fact, the Rebbe is going to miraculously recover because the Messiah can't die. Listen. And that will be the sign that he's the Mashiach. Those who remember, no, I'm telling the truth. Then what happened was, he died. And I said, so then, unfortunately, a sect from that came out and said, aha, he's supposed to die. So what happened was, now I hope, I don't know what percentage of people who are Lubavitchers today believe this. I hope it's small, but I don't know. But it's very clear what happened was that whatever he did or happened to him defined what the Mashiach is supposed to be, rather than let's go to the text and then say this is what the Mashiach is supposed to do. And that was unfortunate. So you're raising a very painful moment in Jewish history, but do you know what a red herring is? So a red herring was used, dead fish stink, and when they wanted to throw off the bloodhounds from following the proper scent, they would drag a herring across the ground, which would then misguide the bloodhounds, and they would follow that smell instead of the proper scent. So granted that there's not one person in this room that believes this, and you know that everyone besides this sect believes this is a tragedy, that people still think he's the Messiah, and the closest people to the Rebbe, like Rev Karinsky, rejected this as something horrible. And Chabadniks ask me, you know what they say to me, Lubavitchers? Say, Rabbi, why don't you speak more about this Mishiachista problem? That people say the Rebbe is still Messiah. They believe it's a disgrace to his memory. So this is certainly unfortunate, but it is truly a red herring because we don't accept that as a truthful belief. Now, it's not a fair argument to ask you about a group that is very problematic to the religious Jewish community. It also is not the same. Okay, no, but it is a problem, but it is a red herring. And you know, I don't believe this, and I don't know everyone here, but it's very unlikely there are anybody in here who believes that. Just like I accorded you the respect of not making you responsible, don't make me responsible for that, okay? Fair?